The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, representing No Corner Catch Crew, Myles Borne and Tavion. Hi!
I don't know if you caught them there in the front row. Brad, Baylor, Ricky Smokes, better known as Swipe Right from Evolve, also part of the WWE ID talent program. You can catch Evolve each and every Wednesday on Tubi at 8 p.m. and they're getting a front row seat to some tag team action here between the NQCC, Hank and Tank, and we understand that some storms are starting to roll in. There's weather throughout the Orlando area, and it's Myles Borne who's going to start this off, certainly looking to bring some chaos to the ring tonight.
Very impressed with what I've seen from Myles Borne, and who takes great pride in his in-ring ability and the constant references to a young Randy Orton. But in my opinion, Myles Borne needs to really stand on his own 2 feet. Yes, the comparisons are a great honor, but he needs to be different than. He needs to step up and get out of the shadow of the Viper.
Well, you were starting to say something, Boog. You agree with
No, Myles Borne, I mean, ever since he got with the NQCC, he has stepped up. He needed something like this. He's motivated. Oh, yes.
Leon Heights, lightning quick.
He's able to just catch into this submission, that being Hank. And look, looking for another victory is the NQCC, looking to also continue to build some momentum. But, Burke, I got to get your thoughts, because still to come is that North American Championship match, Spears, Saints.
Oh, my God, man, I cannot wait. You know what? The report card is still out on Ricky Saints. We're going to see exactly what he's all about tonight.
Look, let's talk about Hank and Tank for a second. Is trying to get really
report card's out on them. Solid Fs the whole way down.
Well, you might want to think about maybe some regrading, because now they've turned things around in this matchup. And when it comes to Hank and Tank, they've taken advice from tag teams of different generations, and not to mention Pretty Deadly. Do they need to act like stars more? Would that get them a D maybe?
I, for one, am personally offended that Hank and Tank didn't take the advice of Elton and Kip.
Hey, come on.
This is a mockery of the most fashionable tag team in the game. These guys are wearing jerseys, for God's sake.
Turning right around, Heights swinging wildly, and there.
You got a point there.
You guys are agreeing with each other. That's a good step.
But I like Hank and Tank. These guys are coachable. These guys are motivated. All they need is a little bit of direction, and they can tag team champion right here into the camera.
Into the cover, hook of the leg, and a near fall. Graves, I think, is still upset about the whole belly thing from a week ago.
I was mostly upset that I got really excited that Pretty Deadly were going to come out here and grace us with their presence, and they're not, because of the disrespect of Hank and Tank. So they come out here dressed like schlubs, like they do each and every week, and they're no closer to greatness than they should be.
Oh, all right, so you want them back in those ultra crop tops?
Super crop tops.
Super crop, is that what you want to see these guys wearing? You want them out here in crop tops? Okay, well, I just was making sure. I wanted that to be on record, Graves. Is swinging wildly one more time. Oh, Heights goes up over. Borne coming in, and look at Heights. Heights was holding the top rope, which helped Myles Borne take out Hank, who's getting beat down right in front of us.
Next level tag team synergy from the No Quarter Catch Crew. That's what Hank and Tank need to take notes on. That's what Hank and Tank need to figure out. How to do what Myles and Tavion just did. More of that.
To your point there, Gravy, each passing week gaining valuable experience is the No Quarter Catch Crew. And I also got to talk about our general manager here. She is not playing around tonight, Gravy. Zaria, the first to qualify for the title ladder match and stand and deliver into the Heights. Hook of the leg and a near fall. Jordan Perez still to come. I mean, who is headed to WrestleMania Saturday?
I think we know who Booker's going to pick on that matchup, understandably so. But Kalani Jordan was the first ever Women's North American champion. She would love to make it to the top of the mountain once again.
Kalani Jordan has all the tools, like you said, the first. She made history becoming the North American champion. But trust me, she's not going to slip on a banana peel. That happened again. Trust me on that.
Another clothesline, another cover, another hook of the leg, and another near fall. Much like the women that we have seen already tonight, even back in the locker room, we can talk about the tag teams here in NXT, all trying to position themselves for a championship opportunity at Stand and Deliver. You saw the altercation with Briggs, Inamura, Tyson, Tyreek. I mean, Braxton have to be watching this entire division, Booker, very closely.
They better be watching, because I'll tell you right now, Charlie Dempsey is doing something very, very unique, trying to mold this team into something special. And if anybody can do it, it's Charlie Dempsey. He's a hell of a talent.
Tag was made, and in comes Big Tank.
The action right there, cutting Myles Borne off in the ring.
No doubt about it. Tank is explosive. Tank is powerful. It's just a matter of using all the tools he has.
Baby.
and then with a little extra oomph to the outside. Big right hand. And look, Graves, you're from Pittsburgh to the WWE. You had to try new things. You had to take advice. So what is this dude missing?
Yeah. What does that have to do with me being from Pittsburgh?
Everything you've done, your journey, just like their journey, from the NIL program, from security guards to a tag team in NXT.
Well, they need to start dressing better first and foremost. I'm going to start calling them public school enemy.
Well, these guys got to make a little money, man. Come on, they're trying to make some money here.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Here we go. Wow, that's it. That's it. That's it.
For a big win.
Just breaking things up. I've been talking about hate to take. They just need to get that hunger, man. They need to get a little bit more gritty in there. Just take it to the limit. Here we go.
Yes, boys.
Another mockery.
I mean, they're attempting to replicate some Elton. Oh, drop kick by Myles.
Replicate perfection.
You certainly can't. And the fact that they tried might end up being pretty deadly for Hank and Tank, because now look at the NQCC. Born into the cover, and they do it again.
Here are your winners, No Corner Catch Crew.
Listen, I'll be perfectly honest. I was impressed in small doses by Hank and Tank, but nothing to match this level of impressiveness from Myles Borne Tavion Heights. No Quarter Catch Crew with a massive win in the tag team division. Hats off to the whole crew.
Our general manager has been busy tonight with the women's division. You gotta wonder what she's thinking about when it comes to the NXT tag team title.